Yo, amen, say man. If you're looking at your screen, we got another banger for y'all, man. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I am using Namor right now, but this is some old gameplay, so I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, this was recorded probably like halfway through August, and we're already at the end of August. Not gonna lie, I've kind of been slacking. Like I said, a lot of things have been going on, and I'm gonna explain all that in a community post, but I'll just say like a little brief of what's been going on. So in the summer, not gonna lie, I had a friend that passed, and you know what I'm saying, it kind of threw me off guard, you know what I'm saying. I ain't talked to him in like a couple years, but like damn, you know what I'm saying, it did really rub me the wrong way type shit. And then like later, 2 weeks, another friend had passed, so I was like damn, I ain't gonna lie, that's fucking crazy, dog. Like I ain't gonna lie, all this shit wasn't like making me depressed or anything to where the point where like I couldn't move or like I guess go through my day-to-day without, you know what I'm saying, thinking about, you know, shit like that. But within like my past recent years, death has been a crazy part in my life, you know. Like a couple years ago, my cousin and my grandpa passed almost in the same year, and that shit, like I ain't gonna lie, it did some damage to me, like, you know. And I think I don't want to say I'm like numb to it or anything, but like it definitely prepared me for this. That's all I'm gonna say. If that never happened in my life, then I probably wouldn't have knew how to grieve and things like that, and basically just like understand. I always understood death, but like I guess help me understand, you know what I'm saying, how to react and how to basically just go about my day, keep myself more calm, and not really like, I wouldn't say like get anxious or anything. That's not really what I do, but I definitely, you know what I'm saying, sometimes I don't eat, sometimes I really don't sleep, you know, and that's whenever it be fucking with me, because it's like, bro, I'm really trying to make this vid, I'm tired as fuck, or I'm trying to edit and I ain't slept, you know. And that's a lot of things I don't tell y'all, but like, you know, that's just things I gotta work on as well, you know what I'm saying. Like dead ass yesterday, I didn't go to sleep till like 5, you know. It's just a lot of things on my mind, and it's just like, you know, with some of these people, like it felt like you just talked to, you know. And like the one, I really don't want to put my brother business out there and shit like that, but one of my real like close homies, his little brother had passed just recently, and I ain't gonna lie, that shit like played with me, bro, because it's like he was really like the homie, you know what I'm saying. I'm going over to his crib, I'm talking to the little brother, you know, not necessarily on a day-to-day basis, but like I was talking to the little bro, you know what I'm saying. It damn near felt like my little brother, you know. And once I heard that shit, I was like, you know, I ain't gonna lie, I need some time, bro, you know. And I hope y'all can understand that, you know, with me not pushing out some things and getting my shorts and stuff like that. I already got my shorts like ready, you know, I just haven't posted them because, you know, like that's just been in my head. I don't know why, but it's just something to where it's like you just start, you know what I'm saying, replaying shit, and it's just like damn, you know. But I'm gonna get off that topic. I don't want y'all to get bummed out and be like, damn, we didn't click on this video for this, you know what I'm saying. But I just wanted to give y'all a brief summary of what's been going on throughout my mental health, not only just my life, but just what's been going on. And you know, basically the moral of the story is everybody's going through something, you know what I'm saying. You don't really know what they're going through, and you know, we should all just, you know what I'm saying, I don't know, I'm not saying everybody to be cool and shit like that, that's not what I'm saying, but like definitely, you know, be careful, you know what I'm saying, on what we're doing, because we don't know what other niggas are going through, you know what I'm saying. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't usually, you know what I'm saying, go ahead and give advice and things like that, and y'all probably already know that, bro. This shit ain't nothing new, you know. But let me stop bumming y'all out, I ain't gonna lie. We was Namor. Let me give y'all a whole little rundown of this game. So Doctor Strange, I'm not gonna lie, he was on the mic, and he was like a great, like, you know how niggas be captain, you know what I'm saying. He was a great little leader on the mic, you know what I'm saying. I'm not gonna lie, I think it might have been this right here, bro. I could have diffed Black Panther out my ass. Like I should have dashed right there when he dashed, so it kind of canceled it, and then I should have dashed again, and he was literally one shot, bro. I missed my fucking sword slash, and I was so pissed because he could have been dead. I could have went down, got some heals, and then we could have got a whole little, yeah, you know. But it's okay, I ain't gonna lie. speaking of Doctor Strange, he was a cool ass nigga. So once he died and the Thor got him, I was like, nah, bro. That can't happen like that. See, I dashed with Thor, and then I had to dash with him again. That's basically what you're supposed to do, you know? And then the Thing decided, hey, I can survive, right? So I tried to go get this nigga, and I'm not gonna lie, what the fuck was Blade doing, dude? I'm thinking Blade is gonna shoot Phoenix, you know what I'm saying? Make a little bit of space, but nah, he ain't gonna do that. So then I go ahead, save they ass with Black Panther, you know? But Doctor Strange was really a cool dude. I think also we had maybe one of the healers that was talking as well, but it just sucks that I have to literally like clip it and then I have to put it in the game and things like that. But like, I ain't gonna lie, it'd be some coolest niggas, but then it'd be like, bro, I'm finna make a video of this, I think next video too, but why is like so many niggas like so racist on this game, bro? Like I'm gonna make a whole video about it, but just a summary of what happened literally yesterday, as today's date is August 25th, so I was playing on the 24th, bro. Tell me why. I was DPS, right? And then this Magneto just kept fucking complaining. All I hear is like, are y'all stupid? What's going on? Break the walls. We need Squirrel Girl to break the walls. So I'm like, all right. And then at first I had hope, right? So I'm like, bro, first of all, we don't even need to break the walls. We just need to really pressure Groot. Groot can't fucking save himself with walls, nigga. If we get a fucking angle, then it's fucking wraps, bro. All he gotta do is build a new wall, but guess what? We're probably frying that shit if we're all shooting as a team, you know? But that's just going through my head. I didn't tell that nigga that. Anywho, hop on the mic, and this nigga literally says some stupid ass shit like, I'm not your gang. And all I said was, yo, gang, you're Magneto, so we're following you. You're supposed to make the space, right? As a tank, you would think, hey, let me make some sort of space, right? And then right here, I ain't gonna lie, we just got rolled. We just got rolled. I had to go back to the spawn point, and then I think we portaled right there. But like he was like, I'm not your gang. That's not how it works. I'm Celestial. Do y'all not know how to play? Crazy thing is, I checked this nigga account after, bro. This nigga never hit Celestial. His highest was Grandmaster 3. Nigga, that's lower than me, too. I was a Grandmaster 2, bro. I was playing against Celestials, if we keeping it a buck. I played against, like, at least 3 or 4. And then I remember when the season restarted, that season, we had to play against top 500 niggas, bro. That shit was no joke. I literally turned the game off that day. I don't ever want to play against a top 500 nigga again. I swear to God. Especially not with a team. If you're playing solo, oh yeah, that shit is like, what the fuck are you even doing? And shout out to my all right there creating a little bit of space. We ended up taking that dub. But y'all see the damage as well too. We was actually going insane. 16 final hits, 20k damage. But yeah, he just kept yapping, you know what I'm saying? And then the crazy thing is, like, I know I keep yapping as well, you know what I'm saying? I'm really not on topic and things like that, but that's just how I make my videos, man. I'm like talking like the bro, you know what I'm saying? Let's say me and you have a conversation. It's probably how the conversation gonna go. And you gotta keep me on track and be like, hey bro, what was you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Hold on, go back to the other shit. I'll be like, alright, my bad. You feel me? But this nigga literally was just like complaining, right? So then I hopped on that bitch. I was like, yo, you're the tank, you're supposed to create space, we're just following you. They gonna hit me with a, no it's not, I'm not your gang, this, that, and the third. You insta-lock DPS. So I'm like, yeah, I insta-lock DPS, but that don't mean you're good, nigga. Then this nigga said, shut up. Nigga started yelling. I got the clip and everything, bro, so I'm gonna show that shit, bro. Not in this video, but I'm gonna show that shit in another video, which is next video. But literally, he just going crazy, right? So then I'm like, alright, bro, it ain't my fault you're ass at the game. Like, it's not my fault you're ass at the game, bro. And then he gonna hit the, how are you black? How are you black in a DPS? So then right then and there, bro, I was like, what the fuck does that even mean, bro? I was like, you gotta be some lame ass nigga. You worried about the wrong shit, and I hope you get some fucking bitches at the end of the day. You're a loser. I ain't gonna lie. Any nigga, and I'm gonna keep it a buck, any nigga that's racist, gang, God will see you at the end of the day, bro. Like, that's how I gotta think about it too. Like, yeah, you saying some stupid shit, but really think about it, gang. Really think about it. What the fuck are you even saying right now? Why the fuck is that going through your head as an insult? You didn't even say I was a hoe ass nigga. Didn't even say I was a bitch. Could have said all that shit. Could have said I was a broke ass nigga. Could have said all that. But you said I'm black and I'm the N. He said the hard R multiple times. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it, bro. I'm finna literally clip all my racist little shits, and literally we're finna get into that shit next video, bro, because I already got them clipped. I just need to make them in video form, because holy shit, man. And then y'all see I'm going crazy with Psylocke. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like, except for this part right here, you know, I didn't really get a kill on my shit, but I definitely feel like my movement with Psylocke is great. It's just sometimes my aim could be a lot better. I'm not even gonna lie. We all know this. My aim is probably my weakness. If y'all ever seen my shit and you're like, damn, this nigga's not hitting fucking shit. Yeah, it's because I'm not. Yeah, but I got her combo down. You know what I'm saying? I really just, like I said, I just need to. Yeah, look at Miss Invis, bro. She's right behind me, and how the fuck do I not get healed? That's what I'm talking about. It's like, nigga, how are you healer and you got bad aim? I thought niggas with good aim should be the healer, but hey, you know? And then y'all see the motherfucking stats. I ain't gonna lie, we're going crazy. Also with the Psylocke diff on the other side. And right here, I found a crazy little high point that was like, I ain't gonna lie, this shit was kind of feeding families, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Me and Magik right here when we dove, oh my god. I finna have to start doing that every single time. No absolute bullshit. Because if you, and I ain't gonna lie, sometimes I'll be forgetting that Psylocke is an actual diver, but she's more like a flanker. I ain't gonna lie. Like, yes, she can dive. She's supposed to dive with her combo, but I still feel like she's more of an off angle till I get the pick. Off angle till I get the pick. Off angle, kind of like a Blade, but you know, and then a lot of people compared Blade to Magik and shit like that, but really, I still feel like he's a Psylocke, bro. He's a Psylocke, just a heavy build, just a male Psylocke, and that's how I feel Blade is. And then if we start playing him like that, maybe it'll be a lot better. Cause like, I ain't gonna lie, his damage isn't as high. Don't get me wrong, he can't hit you with that like one click fucking combo no more with his nerf, but he can still do exactly what I'm doing. Sit back, shoot until you figure out, all right, that nigga's low, but I can go get that nigga right now, you know? So I don't know, maybe I gotta change my playstyle up, and you know, everybody has different playstyles with each character, you know what I'm saying? So I can't even sit here and act and be like, yeah, this one's better, this one's not better, you know, things like that. But yeah, I'm just yapping right now too. I'm not gonna lie. We actually did go crazy with Psylocke though. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of just forgot how this game went, and as you can see, I didn't even get the health pack right there. That shit kind of hurt my heart. And then Iron Fist brought this stupid ass Psylocke to me, and she ulted both of us. Like how he found us. He found us, guys. They found us. No, nigga, they found you. I hate when niggas do that shit. When you're about to die, don't go to another nigga, bro. I swear to God. Unless it's the healer or the tank, don't go to another fucking DPS by himself that just got a heal pack. You feel me? I have no idea. And also, I gotta get better at shooting Miss Invis while she's like invisible, so then I can, you know what I'm saying, hit her shit and she's not invisible no more. But I gotta figure out a better way of tracking her, because I ain't gonna lie, I was trying to listen to some nigga said how to track her. Like, that shit is hard as fuck. I don't care what nobody says. Like, trying to find her little footsteps, like, and you're not even really paying attention. Yeah, and I had to diff the Psylocke again, but you're not really paying attention to where the fucking footsteps are. And fuck Hawkeye right here, bro. I really thought I had this nigga. I should have went invisible, went off to the right, and then cooked that nigga. But I ain't gonna lie, I didn't think I was gonna have my motherfucking ability. And then right here, I ain't gonna lie, I tried to get 2-in-1. I don't think I got Psylocke, which was fucking sick. And then she popped her fucking invisible. And the crazy thing is, I didn't even know. I'm an idiot. I didn't know that if she pops her invisible, I can solo ult her in her ult and she'll die. I'm an idiot. So this whole time I've been playing Psylocke, trying to just wait after her invisible to kill her. And the whole time I could have just killed her in her fucking invisible. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I'm an ass Psylocke. Sometimes I feel like I'm a mid Psylocke. And sometimes I feel like I'm a good Psylocke. But I think everybody just has their good games and then their bad games. But I feel like I don't have enough good games with Psylocke. You know, I have enough good games. Don't get me wrong. But I don't have enough, you know what I'm saying? I'm him, you know? And then there's plenty of times where I've dropped 60 and I barely died and things like that. And then it looks like, oh yeah, I'm going fucking crazy right now. But then I look back and then on some of my games that I lost or some of the games that I should have won, and I'm not saying it's my fault. I'm definitely not saying it's my fault. Like the other day, dead ass, I played a game, had fucking 30 something final hits. I think I had 31 final hits, 50k damage, 51 kills, and I lost. But y'all see the stats, man. We went absolutely crazy. You already know the drill. Hey man, that is gonna wrap it up for this part. If y'all are new to the channel, go ahead and check out my other videos. You already know the drill, man. Like, subscribe, and I'm out.